Just because of a $20 bet, the girl agreed to a man's request to live together for a month, but she wouldn't let him touch her.
I'll never sleep with you.
I just want to be by your side. You've been so good to me.
Abby was a freshman in college, but beneath her ordinary appearance lay a hidden identity. That day, her best friend took Abby to an underground fighting ring. Just as Abby was feeling bored, she accidentally bumped into a muscular man. Seeing the man's handsome face, Abby, in a moment of infatuation, unconsciously reached out and touched him. Little did she know their fate was about to begin. Soon, with the crowd's wild cheers, Ravi, nicknamed Mad Dog, stepped into his arena. And Abby, who had been bored just moments ago, witnessed a sight she'd never forget. Ravi's perfect muscle definition seemed to radiate intense hormones, overwhelming Abby's fragile nerves. And Abby's adorable looks naturally caught Ravi's attention.
Sorry? Are you new here?
Watching Ravi get knocked down by his opponent, Abby was stunned. But before his opponent could celebrate for long, Ravi flipped up gracefully in one swift and defeated him with a straightforward punch. That handsome, dashing image seemed to imprint itself in Abby's heart until an excited spectator pushed her right into his arms.
Are you okay? Hey, you standing here? I don't know if this is good for me. I don't usually get distracted like that.
Abby didn't know how to reply, thinking it was just a clumsy pickup line. But even so, Ravi's presence lingered in Abby's mind, stirring up her once calm heart. But she never dreamed that this man who could drive anyone crazy is not only a sophomore student, but also her best friend's boyfriend's cousin. This completely shocked Abby, and Rav appeared suddenly at this moment. But she forgot the scolding she gave Abby last night.
Sorry, have we met? Oh, you don't remember Travis? You ruined her sweater. I ruined a lot of sweaters.
At this moment, Abby finally realized that the man in front of her was nothing but a jerk. So when faced with his flirtatious words, she didn't hesitate to tell Rav.
You were not my type.
I am everyone's type.
Look, I caught you. I got your smile.
No, that wasn't a smile. Actually, it was a condescending smirk.
Oh, right. And just as Abby expected, as one of the popular figures on campus, Rav's social media profile filled with so while Abby criticized his behavior, she couldn't help but drool over Rav's muscles. Little did she know, Rav was sitting right behind her.
So spicy.
That is my favorite.
The huge classroom instantly became Abby's ultimate social death scene. It was too late to pretend to put down her phone, and she was immediately mocked by Rav, which also caught the professor's attention.
What is your name?
Abby? Miss Abby, would you like to enlighten us?
On why Nash Equilibrium has nothing to do with game theory?
At this point, Abby was completely stunned, but luckily she had an extraordinary brain. She directly used her strong theoretical knowledge to resolve the awkwardness, and successfully amazed Rav, who was academically challenged.
So sexy, you've got brains.
As he spoke, Rav even planned to invite Abby to dinner. Even if Abby refuses, it won't make any difference. He is like a rogue, staring at Abby. Immediately, Abby had to give in. But she didn't consider this as a date. Instead, she took the initiative to pay for her own meal.
You really won't let me treat you to dinner?
No, this isn't any date.
Abby told Rav, maybe I don't hate you, but that doesn't mean I can become one of the notches on your bedpost. With that, she quickly left here. What Abby didn't expect was this crazy relationship would soon take a turn. That day, due to water outage in the dormitory, Abby had no choice but to stay over at her bestie's place. The result was something shocking.
Hey, Abby was staying overnight!
But could you please stay away from Ravi's room?
What the hell?
Abby was instantly stunned. She never imagined in her wildest dreams that Ravi also lived here. So she immediately turned to leave, but couldn't resist her bestie's earnest persuasion. Ultimately, she had to stay here, but she would soon regret this decision. Because in the evening, while Abby was studying, suddenly attracted by a moaning sound, only to find Ravi turned into a ruthless pile driver, instantly making Abby feel extremely uncomfortable. To make matters worse, the girl, before leaving, actually asked Abby to pass on her contact information to Ravi, but Ravi casually threw it into the trash can.
What? That woman just slept with you, and you just toss her aside.
But Ravi told Abby that is not the girl's contact information, but an announcement of her ownership, making Abby simply unable to comprehend people's minds.
More by clicking accept to read the above stated.
Now that
But a more
Ravi's
serious
back,
problem
there's no
follows.
place for Abby in the house. So under Ravi's constant encouragement and promises, Abby reluctantly moves into Ravi's bedroom. But she ends up discovering a ton of Pokemons and way too many action figures. This makes Abby feel incredibly awkward, ending her half-awake, half-asleep state. She even catches a glimpse of Ravi changing clothes. His strong chisel line makes Abby gulp involuntarily. In the end, she can only hide her racing heart until the next morning. A scream pierces through the air. The best friend and boyfriend who were role-playing, rushing immediately, only to see the two of them facing each other. Turns out early in the morning, sleepwalking Abby mistook Ravi's joystick for a stress relief toy. The situation becomes unbearably awkward. In the end, Abby can only leave with a happy heart. Considering in the end, Abby can only leave with a happy heart.
A nurse digitally.
She runs wildly down the road towards school, but ends up tripping and falling flat on her face. And to make matters worse, Parker, who has always loved her, he invites Abby to dinner together. But just as Abby is about to decline, she spots Ravi flirting with another. Possessed by some strange impulse, she agrees to Parker's invitation. She even prepares thoroughly, determined to show Parker a completely different side. And compared to the flirtatious and carefree Ravi, Parker, a medical student, is undoubtedly the better choice. But what Abby never expected in her wildest dreams, after taking a phone call, Parker actually takes her to an underground fighting match, and the contestant is none other than Ravi.
This is gonna be great, Vic. Ravi. He is a total animal.
Abby's about to snap. She suddenly realized when life kicks you, even sipping water feels cursed. So she made up some excuse and bolted out of there. But guess who she bumps into the second she steps outside? Ravi.
What the Abby?
The moment they lock eyes, he launches into her, raging about how she ignored his calls. But Abby doesn't flinch. She hits back twice as hard. Then Ravi's rival steps in.
I'll smash your face in.
Big talk. Show me what you've got.
That's your competition, huh?
Yes.
That dude might actually murder you.
Is this your twisted way of saying you like me?
I don't like you. But I do care about you. Kinda like how I care about Earth. It's complicated. Two totally different vibes.
But Ravi, he doesn't give a damn. If anything, he's loving the fact that Abby's puffing up his chest like a peacock. He casually throws out a challenge. If his rival lands, he'll stay celibate for a whole week. But Abby rolls her eyes. Like Ravi would ever stick to that. She ups the stakes. 3 months or no deal. Only then does Abby finally cave. But here's the kicker. If a shit was a she, has a hang out with Ravi, Abby's not sweating it. I'm never hooking up with you.
I just want to be around you.
You've been decent to me. Then the fight begins.
The second Ravi steps into the ring, he roasting his opponent's style. Like it's open mic night. Dodging punches like a caffeinated monkey. Every swing, a complete mace. Meanwhile, Abby's on edge, biting her nails from the side. Just hit him already.
Once that's all it takes. Our poor baby took a tumble.
Time for bad, little champ. Under Ravi's endless verbal assault.
His rival completely loses it. Now he's just Ravi's puppet dancing finally after a brutal knockout punch from Ravi. It's lights out. The game was finally over. Abby's heart is breaking. But after the victory of Ravi, fell into a complete madness.
Pack your bags, Dylan. You are coming with me.
He's like a monkey in heat. Keep picking on Abby. Even the Parker who just came back looks silly. He never dreamed. I've only been out for 5 minutes. The first girl decided to live with someone else, although the two have not yet determined the relationship. But at this time, Parker, I also feel green on my head.
Very dense.
Until Abby explained herself. She won't have anything to do with Ravi. That made Parker a little more relaxed, and the relationship between the two people is also in this warm environment. The closer you get. Until the next second.
Oh, God!
No.
Ravi! It is time to go.
Please get out the car.
You are strong! He's okay!
No, he is crazy. He is gonna hurt me. Leave the car.
Please, please!
Finally, under the threat of Ravi, Parker was about to piss. Can only crazily beg Abby over and over again to get out of the car quickly. And Abby's in this weird atmosphere. Started the journey of cohabitation with Ravi. It is just that even though she's in an insurmountable red line has been set. But what she never dreamed of was, just after an unpleasant first night, two persons whose bodies did not overspud it seems to find resonance in the soul. Leisure time, Ravi will always be there for Abby. And Abby will be on the field. Cheer for each other. It is like a couple in love. But on this day, always the prodigal Ravi, he actually brought Abby back to his own home. And this was the first time he brought a girl to meet his family. Abby was warmly welcomed by the family. But Abby never expected her true identity was about to be revealed here. All because Ravi's brother is the best poker player in town. Due to a missing member, they ignored Abby's objections and forced Abby to join in. But to everyone's surprise, several grown men were defeated one by one. It turns out Abby wasn't bad at poker. She just didn't want to play with amateurs. And her impressive poker skills caught the attention of Ravi's father. So when Abby mentioned she learned poker from her father in Las Vegas, Ravi's father immediately guessed Abby's true identity. In Las Vegas, the gambling capital, there is a legendary gambler nicknamed Ares, often accompanied by a little girl. Nat is his daughter, and she is known as a gambling prodigy. With her incredible gambling talent, she won countless games for her father and became a nightmare for many gamblers.
I remember this. They called her Lucky Charms. It is Lucky Charm.
Then Ravi's brother, while asking if Abby knew about it, pulled up information he found online. It turned out Abby was the one known as the Lucky Charm.
You're the Lucky Charm. You just got tricked by the Lucky Charm. Damn, there is no way.
Guys, I'm sorry. I swear I didn't mean to trick you.
Everyone was stunned, but just when Abby thought she would be hated for being a gambler and disliked by everyone, instead everyone got excited and pulled out their phones to take photos with leaving Ravi's father, both amused and exasperated. And it was in this harmonious family atmosphere, Abby and Ravi's relationship grew closer and closer, filling them with happiness they had never felt before. This made Abby immediately realize that she might truly be falling in love with Ravi. So on a pitch black windy night, finally couldn't hold back their feelings.
You bit my cat.
Oh, relax. It was just a little nibble.
Yeah, that hurt.
They passionately kissed each other, but at the crucial moment, Abby suddenly kicked Ravi out, leaving Ravi completely stunned. It turned out Abby wasn't ready yet, and at an even more critical moment, she suddenly had to use the bathroom. She even called her best friend who was busy with her boyfriend, asking what she should do. But before her friend could offer any advice, back in the bedroom, something went wrong for Ravi. He accidentally discovered a text message from a man named Nick sent Abby. The words filled with longing for Abby, immediately making Ravi's jealousy flare up. Thinking Abby had betrayed him, and enraged Ravi stormed out of the house. By the time Abby realized it was too late, the streets were already empty of Ravi's. The phone only echoed with a disconnected tone. Not until the next day, after a reckless night, Ravi returned home, but he brushed off Abby's concern with disdain, even bringing up Mick's name to mock Abby, calling her a heartbreaker and a liar. But what Abby said next left him utterly shocked.
Bastard. Mick is my dad.
Ravi was completely dumbfounded. He quickly tried to brush it off with a joking tone, but Abby saw it as a violation of her privacy, completely ending their relationship. And in the days that followed, Ravi seemed to vanish into thin air. Abby's emotional life hit a low point, until Parker, who had been pursuing Abby, only here did Abby manage to perk up a bit. After all, as a medical student, Parker seemed more reliable than Ravi from every angle. So with Parker's encouragement, Abby agreed to go on a date with him. She followed him back home, only to be shocked to discover that this was actually a party Ravi had organized to make amends. Abby was utterly stunned. She never expected in a million years that Parker would also end up being part of Ravi. But she wasn't about to forgive Ravi just like that. Instead, right in front of Ravi, she grabbed Parker and started twerking wildly, scaring Parker out of his wits. He was terrified. Ravi might lash out at him in anger, but Ravi didn't do anything. It was only when Abby got completely wasted that Ravi caught up and kept apologizing for his recklessness. He waited until Abby had let it all out. Then Ravi finally said those 3 words, "I love you." At this point, no words mattered anymore. Abby leaned in and kissed Ravi passionately, pouring out all the love she felt in her heart. But just a second later, a drunk Abby threw up all over Ravi's face. Yet what she cared about was when she'd last eaten noodles. Afterwards, Ravi took her home and took good care of her. With their misunderstandings cleared up, they finally got the chance to express how they truly felt.
Hey, do you want to get cozy?
No, really. I know. I'm not.
Ravi told Abby, "Before I met you, I never knew what it meant to have a fluttering heart. But after meeting you, I feel like I've truly come alive." These words moved Abby deeply.